A new program could mean safer seafood for you and your family. Channel 5's Cecilia Gutierrez explains how it could also save the local shrimping industry.
Each year, billions of pounds of shrimp are consumed in the United States. What you're not told is that most of the shrimp you're eating isn't from here, and it doesn't face the same kind of regulations that locally caught shrimp would. One program, called the Seafood Import Monitoring Program, otherwise known as SIMP, is looking to change all of that. Oscar Bautista says shrimping runs in the family. He himself has been a shrimper for over 25 years.
Beforehand, we know that it's a very demanding job, but we have knowledge on how to do it, and we know we're bringing in something fresh, something for people to eat.
He says there are a number of regulations they have to go through with the FDA from the time they leave the port to the time they come back.
It's a process that we do. First of all, us catching it, heading it, and after that, washing it, and put it on ice so it can come in fresh.
Bautista knows these regulations can slow down their day, the local industry, and even cost them money. Executive Director for the Texas Shrimp Association, Andrea Hance, says she's seen a slowdown and it's still growing. Hance says the industry has shrunk by about 70% over the last 30 years. And it's all from one major thing: the flood of foreign, unmandated shrimp that doesn't have to go through all of the regulations U.S. shrimpers have to go through before the shrimp is ready for consumption.
We are truly an American industry that's being regulated out of existence. The commercial shrimping industry is actually the 7th most regulated industry in the United States,
leaving them with a few regulations shy of the airline industry at roughly 13,500 regulation. U.S. shrimpers have to move their product through over 13,000 regulations before the shrimp get to your table.
There's hardly any regulations on the imported shrimp that floods the market. I believe last year we ended up a little bit over 1.8 billion pounds imported.
Each year, this number increases at an alarming rate, and they're not tested the same way U.S. caught shrimp are.
When you calculate in that less than 1% ever gets tested, then you basically are allowing undocumented, unregulated shrimp coming in that who knows what it contains and what kind of chemicals it contains.
But the Seafood Import Monitoring Program, which has now added shrimp, changes all of that.
Basically what this program does, it just adds an extra layer of compliance, if you will, for the imported shrimp that's flooding our market right now.
With this program, foreign shrimpers will now have more hoops to jump through before their shrimp can be imported.
It stipulates a little bit more compliance in terms of the record keeping that the companies use when they start with a product of the imported shrimp, and they have to basically record everything and document everything up to when the shrimp is shipped over.
Hance says with this, importers will have to record quality, sustainability, and much more. She mentions this will keep the local industry alive. She also says the next challenge is to implement even more regulations that imported shrimp must go through before entering the market in the United States. In Brownsville, Cecilia Gutierrez, Channel 5 News.